Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christian Reyes Baculya, and today I'm going to present you my magisterial lecture video for my research paper entitled On Hans Jonas and Confucius, a comparative exploration of social responsibility. Now the question that I ask in this paper is that can man still practice his virtues despite the strong urge of greed for technological advancement? In this paper, I claim that man's greedy nature for technological advancement can be overcome by cultivating and embodying Confucian virtues through the practice of habituation. Now, Confucius supports my claim that in the practice of flee, harmony is the key. And if a person is apt in conduct and cautious in speech, stays near those who keep to the Tao, and corrects himself thereby, he may be said to love learning. What this supporting point tells us in my research paper that through the practice of flee, and the person who loves to be taught through the practice or by embodying the virtue of flee, it creates a harmonious society which all people act according to or act towards addressing certain issues in society, making society become more successful or prosperous. Now, a quote from Confucius says that devote care to life's end and pursue respect to the distant dead. In this way, the virtue of the people will return to the fullness. Trustworthiness is close to righteousness. One's word are tested true. Reverence is close to Lee. It keeps shame and disgrace at a distance. Now, this quote supports the claim of my research paper that to the social responsibility which aims to measure the people's capability to protect and preserve Earth and a human life pertains to this quote pertains to or teaches us to have a devote care to life's end, meaning to say we should not only act towards our own for our own benefit or for our own desire, but at the same time we must act in response or to the call of social responsibility to preserve human life and to preserve nature. Now, a supporting point from Hans Jonas says that with certain developments of our power, the nature of human action has changed. Nature as a human responsibility is surely a novum to be pondered. Now, Hans Jonas supports my claim by saying that as we seek for technological advancement, our responsibility as human being also expanded. Now, the nature of our nature of human action changed, we are given a new set of responsibilities, which is why Hans Jonas says that there's a need for reconsideration in ethics, because the previous ethics that were, or the traditional ethics, must be revised in order to adapt to the changes that is being done through technological advancement. And nature is a big responsibility for human being. That is why we should not act only according to our desire, but we must also consider the welfare of other people. Now, Hans Jonas quote that act so that the effects of your action are compatible with the permanence of a genuine human life, or as expressed negatively, act so that the effects of your action are nor destructive for the future possibility of such life. Meaning to say, as we act or respond to the call of social responsibility, we must think that our action will not destroy the life that has been in this earth. Rather, we must act in order to preserve it, including our nature, because without the practice or without discipline towards ourselves to address the environmental problems or economic problems that we have, then destruction of life and all destruction of life of all living beings in this world will happen. Now, my insight for this paper is that man's quest to create advanced technology can be both beneficial and detrimental to man's well-being. The continuous practice of cultivating and embodying Confucian virtues direct us towards attaining a good and ethical life. Applying the principle of Confucian virtues and Jonas' principles of social responsibility can lead us to live a harmonious life in the world that hopes to preserve human life rather than destroying it. Now, for my conclusion, therefore, to conclude, the embodiment of Confucian virtues can help us act towards the preservation of human life, and man's inclination to technological advancement can be diverted to look after the benefit of all people rather than only for himself. That will be all. Thank you.